Hello everybody, welcome back once again onto game number 3 between our blue Terran player, Complexity's TriMaster here in the bottom left part of Shikoros Plateau, and his opponent in the winner of last game, WhiteRa, a member of TT Esports. So I hope so far you've liked all my casting, and if you enjoy these games so far, they've been pretty interesting games. If you want to see more of the stuff I do, you can check out my YouTube page, youtube.com/EonShiKeno. I commentate quite a few games. I've been commentating games since the start of Starcraft 2. I also do a lot of tutorial videos, how-to videos, shows you how to do strategies, build orders, other things like that. So if you want to go check out some other stuff like that, you can go to my channel and have a look around. So this game, let's see, so far we've seen two different play styles. Out of TriMaster, you go for the Hellion Marauder push the second time, or sorry, the first game. Second time, kind of tried to do some drop harass, but that got shut down really quick. And we saw the first game, WhiteRa tried to do something kind of sneaky, DTs, and then to an expansion. Didn't work out so well. And the second game, play really safe, really solid, and just, win that pretty easily. So this position we have, these positions are kind of related to the last game on Metalopolis with the close air spawning positions. As you can just fly straight over here and start doing some drop harass on your opponent with some medevacs. But also you have the opportunity to go for the quick expand right out here and easily defendable natural at this ramp. Definitely nothing like Zelnaga Caverns for sure. So. And no gas yet for TriMaster, so I'm kind of expecting him to go with a expansion first build this game. And it looks like that probe is going to get in there, and he's going to see all, and he's going to see no gas, and WhiteRa can only assume at that point that he's going to be up against a fast expand build. So there he goes, scouting left, scouting right, no gas. He knows what's going on. And quickly going to go back home. So WhiteRa looks like he's going to go for the Cybernetics core, not going to go for the Nexus first. And TriMaster now going for a gas, so maybe trying to do something sneaky here, getting a delayed gas to fake out his opponent. We will see. Complexity, TriMaster scouting around in the base here, queuing up some commands. And this probe just coming back in here, WhiteRa just checking, is the expansion there? Is it there yet? Is it there yet? And what do we have going on here? What is he going for? A bunker build. Okay. So he's definitely not fast expanding. He wanted to show he was going to go for an expansion. WhiteRa assumes they're an expansion. That's why he's still scouting for it. But he hasn't pressured out. What I really would like to see TriMaster do with this build is if you're going to fake an expansion, you have to go for it all the way. He should have taken these two Marines, pushed out here, and made sure this probe isn't, noticing there's no expansion. I mean, at this point, WhiteRa is not buying it. Now there's an expansion, but it's not a very fast expansion. So WhiteRa is not really being fooled too much by this. Robotics facility going to go down, so he's going to play safe once again in this game. Get that robo up, simulator going down, and a bunker with two Marines in there for some defense. Factory going to go down, command center on the way, and supply depot over here on the right, just for a little bit of scouting purposes. You don't want there to be any pylons or any warp prisms land over here. Excuse me, and have some DTs drop in your base. That'll just ruin your day. Nice scouting here from WhiteRa, going to pick off this SCV here that was intentionally designed to scout for a third. That's not going to happen. Another gateway going to go down. Some Protoss players would have scouted that and seen, okay, no gas, he's going to expand. I'm going to go throw a Nexus after gateway, before you even make a Cybernetics core. And he would have been safe at that point because he's not pressuring, but walked right past that probe, so WhiteRa was probably thinking, where's that expansion at? He didn't go gas. What is he making? Now he's finally pushing out the Marines. I would have liked to seen that, about 3 minutes ago, just to put WhiteRa a little bit more in the dark, because right now, he's not in the dark. He's got 3 gateways, a robo up. He's going to have an observer out, and it looks like the SCV might make it here. He's going to scout. Is he going to see anything? Yeah, he would have seen an expansion if it was there, so he's aware WhiteRa does not have an expansion. Playing pretty solid. Now an expansion is going to go down. It looks like here is the Protoss observer, small and invisible. Here's the Terran observer, giant factory. So each player's relative observer is going to go to the other player's base and scout out what's going on there. There is going to be some shockers here, so they're going to be able to fight that off. But unfortunately, TriMaster does not have anything to detect this observer yet besides those scans. He's out of scans, so And look at this, man. TriMaster building another bunker, so he loves these bunkers. Not sure this is necessary. I mean, he scouted. He didn't see an expansion, you know, so he throws up another bunker just to be safe. But I think it's kind of overkill at this point. Already have one bunker up there. You got plenty of barracks to go for. Factory running around scouting this stuff out. He sees a robotics bay. That has to be a clue that he already has an expansion, or at least is going to attempt an expansion. You really don't go 3 gateway, you know, robotics bay off one base. That's kind of a awkward thing. So we have a Banshee, just going to do a little bit of harassment here with the Banshee while expanding back there at his natural. Let's see how many kills he can get here. He's going to rack up some kills. He's going to have to get a couple. 2 down so far. Going to get a 3rd one now. WhiteRa quickly pulls those probes back, and he needs to get that Banshee out of there. Doesn't want to take any extra damage unless he has to. Going to get one more kill, and then just go back home. Going to need to go back home, get some replacement, and get some repairs from those SCVs. So WhiteRa still hasn't scouted out this expansion. TriMaster now making a lot of more barracks, plus 1 attack upgrade on the way. But this Colossus is going to come out pretty fast, and we're going to see a 3-gate Colossus versus a big Bioforce. Luckily, he is a reactor coming down in the starport, so we'll be able to produce some, you know, medevacs, Vikings to deal with that. But oh, wow, look at this WhiteRa. He's pretty tricky. His opponent scouts the robotics bay, but he isn't even building it. He is just going to go straight for a 3-gate attack and try and break this expansion. This is some very odd timing. This is very odd timing, actually, and he's going to come up the ramp, and wow, he needs to get in that bunker pretty quick. I don't know if he's going to have enough to deal with this. There's a lot of Zealots, and even as a Guardian Shield, going to get up there, and he's not going to get in the bunker, and oh my gosh, TriMaster's not paying attention. He's losing all his forces. Stim isn't even finished. Lost all the Marines. Bunker's going to go down, but there's nothing even in there, and he's just lost so many of his units. Marines die so fast, he's now forced to pull SCVs, and WhiteRa, with just this such an odd timing, is in here, getting so many kills. And look at the supply dropping for TriMaster. He's in serious trouble. Warp-ins coming, reinforcement stalkers on the way, and it's just now SCVs and Marauders versus a lot of stalkers here at this point. Oh no, this is going so bad now for TriMaster. Yes, some more reinforcements coming on Marauders, but the count for Harvesters is just dramatically dropped for TriMaster. He's down to 27 supply, and these Marauders are even going to die here. It looks like WhiteRa is going to clean up the rest of these forces. Yeah, he's going to try and focus right now with those Stalkers, kill some more Marauders. More reinforcements coming in all the way, and this is looking so bad for TriMaster. Just that really odd timing here from WhiteRa. You know, he showed that robotics bay, and I think TriMaster read it. You know, he's going to be a while for hits timing push, but WhiteRa was like, you know what? I think he's thinking that. I'm going to go attack right now, and he just hit at such a good timing, and TriMaster was not ready for that. And he's basically lost his expansion, lost his whole army, lost so many SCVs. I mean, at this point, we can check 10 Harvesters versus 33. Yeah, this is game over at this point. There it is, GG from TriMaster. But I just got to talk about what WhiteRa did right this game. Like, that timing there was so tricky. That was such a tricky thing to do, because let's go back and think about this. TriMaster scouts his base with the factory. He sees, okay, he's got a robo, he's got a robotics bay, he's going to make Colossus and then hit me with like a similar timing that he did last game, the previous game, you know, the 3 Colossus range timing attack. This game, he was like, you know what, he's probably thinking I'm going to do the same thing, so I'm going to do something different. I'm going to attack with just 3 gates only, not even use the robotics bay, not even use the robotics facility to make any units, and just go for an attack with super heavy gateway, 1 sentry, and I like the 1 sentry for Guardian Shield. TriMaster was not paying attention to his army there. If he would have maybe paid attention a little bit sooner, pulled those units back, got the Zealots in there, he might have been able to hold it off, but WhiteRa caught him off guard there and just got so many kills there, got such a big advantage, and just this little timing window WhiteRa knows about, just like came in there, did so much damage, and that won him the game for sure. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this best of 3. WhiteRa moving on, finishing this series 2-1 versus TriMaster. Pretty interesting series here. We saw a lot of play going from game to game to game, and a lot of very obvious decisions here from both players from game to game to game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Once again, you can go check out more of my stuff at youtube.com/EonShiKeno for more commentaries, tutorials, and other StarCraft 2 videos. Thanks for watching. See you everybody later.